This is Srinivas. Right, we have already discussed about the last class noun and pronoun, right? Now let us discuss about the next topic, verb. This is the third point in parts of speech. Okay, right. Verb. Actually the word came from a Latin word verbum. It means an action done by a subject, right? So verb is so called in a sentence because subject, verb and object, this is the principle for a sentence. In a sentence, subject, verb and object will be there. Right, here you can see subject and verb. We can make a sentence just like I sing. I sing. Here you can see subject and verb. Right. With verb and object also we can make a sentence without a subject. Here we have no object. Here without a subject also we can make a sentence. Here close the door. Close the door. The door is an object. Close is a verb. Here when you observe this, verb is the most important, right? You can see with subject and object we can't make any sentence. Without a verb there is no sentence at all. Got it? We can't make any sentence without a verb, right? So that verb is so called in a sentence, right? Okay, verb is two types. Verb is two types. Verb is an action done by a subject, right? But sometimes it shows an action as well as positions and possessives. Okay, I give you one example. Position, right? You can see she is a doctor. She is a doctor. Okay, you can see here the subject, object and here verb, right? Okay, this is a verb, which means it shows the position here, right? Not action. It shows a position here, right? And possessives means having. Okay, having, right? You can see she has a car. She has a car. Okay, you can look at here. Here has is possession or possessives. Okay, verb shows sometimes positions and possessives besides an action. Got it? Right. Here verbs are two kinds. Just like helping verbs and main verbs. Okay, helping verbs also called auxiliary verbs. And main verb also sometimes called action verbs. Got it? Here helping verbs or auxiliary verbs are there 26. Auxiliary verbs or helping verbs helps to the main verbs, right? So helping verbs, what are they? Helping verbs: do, does, did, will, shall, am, is, are, was, were, will be, shall be. Have, has, had, will have, shall have, can, could, may, might, must, ought to, need. So these are 26 helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. Main verbs, again we have two classes in this. Okay, the first is transitive verbs and the other one is intransitive verb. Intransitive. See here, transitive means some examples you can take. I sing a song. Okay, here a song, it is an object. Here it is a verb. Here a song, the word immediately followed the verb. Okay, right. Song immediately followed sing, right? Sing means here verb and song means an object. So here an object immediately followed the verb. But you can see one more example. She goes to college. She goes to college. Here you can see object, verb and subject. So here object did not follow immediately after the verb. So here one more word is there, it is preposition, right? So that these sentences cannot be changed into passive voice, so that it is called as intransitive verb. Here immediately object followed the verb, so that it is called as transitive verb. So here the sing is transitive verb, goes is intransitive verb. Got it? Right. So another one is next class. See here, regular and irregular verbs. Regular verbs and irregular verbs. See here, the regular verbs means, okay, observe here, aim, okay, it is verb 1, right? So here verb 2 and verb 3. Aim, here when we add ed, again now if you add ed or ed, it can be changed into v2 or v3. v1, v2, v3, which means present, past and not future, past participle. Okay, present, past and past participle. So here we added ed to the v1. Okay, here also we added ed to the v1, present verb, right? Okay, one more example, achieve. Here only d is added, only d is added to the main verb, no, the first verb, first form, right? So it can be changed into past or past participle. Only added d, only d is added, right? So whether d or ed added to the v1, which means present form of the main verb, right? So these are called regular verbs. Irregular verbs, you can see. Irregular verbs means, here when you take an example, cut, again cut, again cut. Only present form is enough to make any sentence in the past or future, whichever it is, right? But here these three forms are equal. v1 won't be changed into past or future. Here one more example, teach. Teach, here taught, again taught. So here you can see teach is the v1 and taught, two past and past participle both are equal. So here two times only changed. Okay, this were two times only changed. Again one more example we take, go, went and gone. Okay, here every form is changed. 3 forms are changed, right? Okay, these are irregular verbs. Here you can see regular verbs. Got it? So these regular verbs are many in English language, but irregular verbs very few, but we have to face many problems with it. So that we have to practice more on irregular verbs. Here you can see the last again, verb is taken from a Latin verb verbum, which means an action done by a subject. There are two kinds of verbs. One is helping verb and another one is main verb. So main verb has 3 forms like V1, V2 and V3, present, past, past participle, right? So here again we have 2 types of main verbs. One is transitive and intransitive, another one is regular and irregular verbs. Okay, this is the topic verb, right? Thank you.